Hey fishing fanatics, I'm Den Haring. Welcome back to my channel, Fish Den 365. Today we're going to show you a tip for fishing fallen timber. Remember, when you're fishing timber that's fallen into the lake, you want to get into the heart of that timber when you're fishing your baits. That's usually where the bass are. Sometimes they'll be hanging around the perimeter and the outside of those branches, but more often than not, you got to get your bait in those branches closest to the base of that tree. Many times that's where the biggest fish will be, and many times that's where the bass will be. So don't be afraid to get your bait in there and get it right into the base of the tree. You can worry about how you'll get that fish out after you get them hooked. You have to get them hooked in order to get a fish. So remember that, and watch this video for a great tip when fishing fallen timber. Folks, if you're fishing a piece of cover like this, a piece of wood, and you get hung up, don't just go right in there and get your bait back. Instead, put your reel down, pick up another rod, and throw that bait in there before you go in and disturb the fish. Let me show you what I mean. Whew, that was a lot of work. Yeah. Now, just like before, it looks like they're hanging in the wood in here, so it's going to be a wood fishing fest. That's the first fish, so it doesn't make a pattern, but I know this lake well enough to know that usually they're in the wood. This guy was. He's been caught before, he's beat up a little bit. Little skinny, big head, not bad. Fought hard. All right. As you can see, I went in there, got hung up with a jig, came back with a soft plastic, threw it in there, and got a nice fish. If I would have went in there right after snagging that jig in the tree, I would have disturbed the whole area, and the bass would have been on guard, and there's no way I would have caught any. But by putting that bait down, picking up another bait, I was able to catch that fish. One thing you have to be aware of, when you put that rod down, you want to click this button, because if the boat moves away and your reel is not engaged, then the rod can fall out of the boat. Now, on the other hand, if you get closer to the reel, you just need to be aware of how much line is in the water and if it's close to your motor or not, because if it's near your electric trolling motor, that line can get in there. So you have to just be aware where your line is when you move towards that tree. Well, I hope you found that video helpful. There's always a way to catch fish out of timber. Sometimes you just have to throw that second bait in there. If you like this video, please hit the like button, give me the thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment and share your experiences. Remember, this channel is certified Bassified. We'll see you on the water, and may God bless your fishing endeavors.